Well, I want to say tonight, it's probably like 8 o'clock, I got to clean my bike up. And you're wondering why I'm cleaning my bike up when it's cold outside and it's kind of late at night. Well, I just want to say this, is that I have got a winner for my 360 fly camera giveaway. Um, I'm not going to tell who it is right now, but the person lives in Georgia, and the thing about it is he doesn't know he won. So, tomorrow I'm going to get my bike, I'm going to ride down to his house and give it to him. And I'm thinking about doing it live on Facebook. And I'm also going to record it so everybody else who is on my live feed, whatever, can actually watch it on my YouTube channel. So, right now, I'm saying to myself, you know what? I got to clean my bike up because my bike is a little dirty. Not a little, but a lot dirty. And hopefully, so I'm going to go ahead and clean it up. You know, I'm not going to wash it, but I'm going to put a little shine to it, clean my rims and my chain and, you know, the normal maintenance thing. But before I do that, I'm going to show you some, a little video of how it looks now, how dirty I have it. Please don't judge my bike because it's dirty. I know you're supposed to keep your bike clean at all times, but you know what? To me, if you're a rider, you ride, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you kind of lack in cleaning your bike up because you're too busy riding. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and clean up this bike, but I want to show you a couple of things about my bike that no one really knows about, or, you know, maybe I give people some idea, because I'm going to tell you, like, with me, I'm a person where I like to share my ideas. I like to share things about what I do and encourage other people to do it, or encourage people to say, hey, look, you don't have to go out there and buy a bunch of stuff for your bike. You don't have to go buy, like, you know, just stupid things to try to look cool. Sometimes just little details, little things that you can do on your own or have somebody do it that's really cheap can set your bike apart from any other bike. So let me show you how my bike is different from all the other bikes that's out there that you won't see. So let me show you. Alright guys, so one of the things I have on my bike that no, I haven't really seen nobody do or have or anything like that. And I've had this on my bike for a few years, so it's stood up to test of time. It's stood up with rain and ice and snow and all that stuff like that, hot days. So let me show you one of my things on my bike that makes it different from anybody else's that I haven't seen in Atlanta or anywhere else. This is one of my turn signals that I have. It's basically holes have been drilled in my rear sets, and there's individual LED lights that's on there. And this is one of the things I have done on my bike that makes my bike different from anywhere else. You will not see this nowhere else. I'm telling you it now. So it's really simple. You just, you know, if you know how to do it, do it. If you don't know how to do it, get somebody who has to do it. But I'm telling you, it's something you don't see every day. There's my other side. So, yeah, there's my other side of my turn signals. That's all my rear sets. Really easy. It's really cool, I'll tell you that now. And don't you think that people will notice that? I know it's something small, but people will really notice that, especially at night when you're riding. I'm telling you, it's noticeable. So here's another thing I've done to this bike. If you haven't seen my pictures of my bike before, this is let me get a better idea, a better look. This is a picture of my daughter when she was like 2 years old. She's 12. And I think I've had this picture on here for at least a good 6-7 years now. This is all vinyl. Basically what I did is I took my clear windscreen, took it to a vinyl place, had a picture, and had them put it on here. And I put it back on my bike. It hasn't faded. It hasn't scratched up. I mean, it looks really good. I got to update the picture, so hopefully for my birthday coming up in March, hint hint, wife, that I get another picture of her on my bike. And the reason why I did this was because when I ride this bike, and if I have an idea of doing something really stupid, or maybe try something I shouldn't be trying, I look down and I can see her picture. And that makes me say, you know what? I shouldn't do that, because if something happens to me, then this little girl will be fatherless, and I can't do that. I can't, like, think of her without me in her life. And yeah, I know things could happen just riding this bike, but I lessen the chances of me getting into an accident if I think about her first before I do anything reckless or stupid. Now, don't get me wrong. I've sped on this bike. I have, really gone fast on this bike, and that's kind of stupid. But I do it controlled. I don't really go out of control. I really don't try to race. I don't do no racing. I don't do no stunts and like that. But keeping this picture on this bike keeps me grounded. It keeps me thinking about her, and the choices I make on this machine affects her and my family. So this is the reason why I have this. And I'm going to tell you the truth about this. When I went to Myrtle Beach for Bike Week, I had my bike sitting next to bikes that had hundreds of thousands of, not say 100,000, sorry. I've seen people have bikes next to mine that has spent, thousands and thousands of dollars, from rims to paint job to, performance parts. I mean, the whole nine, everything. And I've had more compliments on just this windscreen than I have seen than other people who's been there, who has like way more expensive bikes than me and put more time. And the funny thing is, those people, when I have my bike next to their bikes, and people have compliments from my bike about my windscreen, it pisses them off, because here they have a nice Busa or R1 that they put, $6,000-7,000 paint jobs on there, and then like, $200-300 in performance parts and things like that. And my little windscreen that I did for like $50-60 outshine them. So sometimes, guys, it's not about how much money you put in on your bike as far as like look wise, because just the simple things of just doing this will get the attention just as much as somebody who's put $50,000 on in their bike. So don't always think that more money is better, because like I said, sometimes the small things, the more important things in your life, are more noticeable. So, and another thing too is, I have some people ask me, how do I give, when they see me riding and stuff like that, they see me give my spam cards out. Well, here, let me show you. This right here is my holder. I have Velcro tape on this one, and the other ones is on behind here on my windscreen. And I just, it's really really strong Velcro. But basically, what I do is here are the cards. Here are the cards right here of my spam cards, and I just put them in here, like so. Close it, and I just put it, and I just put it underneath the thing so it sticks right here. So when I'm riding and I see somebody and I do something, all I gotta do is I take this button, I push hard, and it pops out, and I just boom, hand them a card, and I push it down again, and then when I pull up to the next person, I do the same thing. I push this in, pull it up, and a card. Bam. It's so much easier than having my pockets or have it somewhere else and this, that, and the other. And like I said, and I just put it right here. It goes right here. And I just hit it and pull it out. So that's another trick for any guys who's doing motovlogging or into motovlogging, or whatever you do, and you have business cards or spam cards. This is the best way to do that without having a bunch of pockets, and it won't fall off because of this. And it's really, really easy, guys. Really, really easy. So that's one of my tools that I'm sharing with y'all. So and I got this off eBay. Really, really cheap. So thing. So now I'm going to work on cleaning this bike. It's not gonna be hard, but it's just cold out here in the garage. But it's worth it because I'm doing a giveaway, so I'm gonna be a man of my word, and I'm gonna, you know, bring it to him and stuff like that, or her. So yeah, so I wanted to just show you how dirty my bike is. Yep, it's pretty dirty. I know. Why would I let my bike get that bad? Okay, bad bike owner. But yeah, and I know I'm gonna tell y'all something. This actually is a chrome rim. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's pretty dirty, and my chain is not looking good either. So I'm gonna do, you know, a chain clean and stuff like that, and clean up a little bit. My front is pretty decent, as you can see, but I'm gonna still wipe her down. But yeah, so this is what it looks like before. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick, guys, and let's see what it looks like. Alright guys, well I'm done. Cleaned it, shined it all up, make it look pretty. My wife had to open up the garage door because there was too many fumes in the garage, and she says I have a house smelling like chemicals, so she opened the garage door. So it's like utterly cold, but yes, I want to give you the end results of the cleaning. And there it is. That is the after. Yep, see, nice and clean, nice and clean. All I gotta do now is lube my chain. All I gotta do now is lube. No.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He wants grits.
Yep, I lube my chain up. So yeah, here it is, guys. It's nice and clean. And purty and shiny. Around my chain, nice and clean. Yes, looks good. So, yeah. So guys, that's it. So tomorrow, I'll be making that ride for the winner. Oh yeah. And by the way, for the winner, let me tell you this. You must be special for me to clean my bike in the cold, late at night. Because I want to see the reaction on your face this for you winning that 360 camera. So, before I go, I just want to show you that these are my cameras that I use. I also want to make this video, this little short video real quick too. That you see I have 3 360 cameras. 3 of them. So, you can see that I don't need 3, and I'm going to give one of them away. But I just want to prove to everybody that I'm not just sitting there saying give it to somebody and pretend. I'm seriously giving one of them away. But I'm going to give you a little quick tour of my cameras. I will be doing a product review on all my cameras here in the future, probably another week or so. But I'm just going to give you a glance of what I use. As you see, I have my 360 cameras right here. This one right here is my 4K, and these two are just regular high definition 360 cameras. So I use those every once in a while. They're alright, but it's a cool concept. So they're really cool to get. So if you get one, they're fun to mess with and have, and film and stuff like that. I have my Hero 3 camera. Focus. Yeah, my Hero 3 camera, which has the backpack, the Bluetooth backpacks in a backpack. That's what I use for my other helmets and stuff like that. So that's one of my cameras. This camera here is the one I use all the time. This is my Sony action camera. Focus. Okay. Right. This camera I use all the time is my Sony action camera. Really good camera. Love it. Just love it to death. And here's another Sony action camera. I haven't used this one yet, really, but I tend to use it eventually. Don't know when. And then the Drift Ghost. The Drift Ghost camera. Nice camera. This is my wife's on her helmet. That's what she uses to film. So that's her camera. I also have the Hero section, a little square camera that goes on the front of my bike when I do view from the front. So basically it's just a little small camera. And here is my Hero regular that I use for my dual vlog. So that's on the other helmet for my dual vlogs. And my Hero Plus. Focus. My Hero Plus camera. So these are the cameras that I use. These are the cameras that I use for my moto vlogging and other things. And like I said, I will do a product review on each camera, tell you the good things, the bad things, and what they look like and things like that. So I'm not going to give you one of those little, I guess, reviews that people be like, oh, this is great, when it's not. I'm going to give you the real deal because, like I said, I keep reels like that. But yeah, so guys, that's what I wanted to show you real quick, that I have 3 360 cameras, and that's why I'm getting rid of one. So therefore, if people think I'm just making this up and this is just a ploy to get subscribers and views, you're sadly mistaken, because I don't do that. So guys, I guess we will ride out tomorrow.